known for getting, back up to grand finals. But this is a challenge for, Punk, Riddles, being like one of the top players in the FGC, especially, with Terry. He can try to, go all out and all the way with Punk in this match. But like I said, folks, this is going to be for Losers Finals. So we'll see who is going to be fighting Epic Gabriel over in Losers Finals.
Yep.
And then whoever beats that will go on to Grand Finals to play against Knuckle Dew.
Yep, so we're going to get the Cammy Terry matchup here. Also, King Money 212. Yeah, we're reading the chat here. We're reading the chat. Don't worry about it.
And yes,
keeping
Punk
our
is
eyes
also
on
known
it.
as the comeback kid too. Not only Knuckle Dew, but also Punk.
Punk, the comeback kid, the underdog.
All right, here we are, folks. Losers semis. Punk versus Riddles. It's going on now. And Punk already starting off so well with some combos in with Cammy.
But Riddles at least bringing the pressure, keeping things up close, not letting Punk be able to space things out enough.
Yeah. All right. Good startup from Riddles, getting some good hits in and putting Punk in the corner. Oh, and a
nice
good parry. But a good reaction from Riddles from that perfect parry. All right, he was trying to attempt to go for another grab, but Punk also with the grab as well.
Nice couple of lows, gets the cross up here, gets a good couple of hits. Tries to go for the drive rush, low.
Oh, but of course he ends up getting grabbed for that. Ooh, and a meaty rising tackle takes the round from Punk.
Nice punish on the wake up there. Gets to use the rest of that drive meter to secure round one.
Nice grab from from Punk. All right, that was a good combo from Riddles.
Now it just comes down to a spacing game, especially with Punk and Cammy. You want to play a little bit more of a mid-range zone versus Terry, who likes to be up close and personal.
Yes, and that was a good startup from Punk. And looks like he's trying to finish off this round, and he does.
I will take round two. Here we go in the final round of game one.
All right, Punk starts off well with some good BNB. Nice startup from Punk. All right, good trades from both players, but Punk, burnout, but now he uses his level 3. Well, that ends up taking the round? Maybe so, yes.
Delta Red Assault will take it here in game one. Just absolutely pushed Riddles into the corner in that last round and kept him there, kept up the pressure. Now
right,
Riddles trying to do the same here as we start game two.
Yes, Riddle is now trying to learn from that last match to see how he can adapt for this one. All right, nice cannon strike from Punk.
Nice power dunk conversion. Spiral arrow not going to work.
Hits a cannon spike.
But he misses on.
Oh, but the overhead gets the round for Riddles.
Definitely looked like he was trying to push a little more to the through the combo of the crack shoot, but just couldn't find it, but at least reset quickly enough. There we go, now getting those quick hits.
All right, Punk's getting some good combos in. All right, and it looks like Punk takes the next round, and now it's match point for Punk and then another match point for Riddles.
Burn knuckle to try and push in, gets through, and now he's going to deal some damage here.
All right, and that puts Punk in the corner, but Punk uses an overdrive cannon spike And then he hits a cannon strike and misses. Good sweep from Punk to get him out the corner.
Nice work there using the drive rush and the spiral arrow. Burn knuckle to try and close the gap.
All right, good burn knuckle from Riddles. All right, now Punk is in burnout. But now he uses that level 3 to, of course, take the next match. And there it is. Now Punk is up 1 game. Needs 1 more so he can go on to losers finals.
Again, Riddles here in a bit of a corner. Punk, at least with the game advantage so far. Riddles needs to secure game 3 to try and bring some momentum back. Both of them at least having some fun here.
Yes, folks, that's true. And already he's starting off, so.
Nice couple of hits here, still keeping the pressure up.
And Punk the God takes the first round in a perfect win.
Perfect KO, cashed out at the end with all of that meter and got the secured KO.
And it looks like Punk is now feeling himself. He's now actually getting that confidence. He's found that focus. All right, but Riddles, he's not out from yet.
Nice spacing there, gets the good couple of hits.
Oh, go for the overhead. Oh, good call from Riddles.
Yep.
He calls it. Yep, and there it is. Now
gets around there.
Now Punk is at set point, while Riddles is now basically 1 match from winning it. And then he needs to win 2 more matches to finally take the set from Punk. But it looks like Punk is not doing that because he's now is trying to finish this match off with a reckoning.
Riddles with a nice throw, trying to bring things back to the right-hand side of the screen. Drive rush, another throw. Now we're in the corner. Good spot for Terry. Not necessarily great here when you're on the receiving end for Punk.
All right, both players are trying to, see who's going to, make the move. Looks like Riddles is trying, make sure Punk does doing it, and he does. And it looks like Riddles is going to take it. 1, 2, and 3.
Triple Geyser will secure game 3. Riddles at least staying alive in this set.
All right, now Riddles need to get 2 more wins so he can secure his spot in losers finals. Oh, nice meaty from Punk. And another good meaty for good measure.
Spacing things out.
Good spin knuckle to get out of the power.
The drive impact at least putting him in burnout state here. Chip damage might be a problem. He's going to use all the meter to at least get that first round there. Punk again,
at
1 round away.
Punk's at set point. Oh, he tries to use the rising tackle.
Tries to go for the low. Wake up meaty. Gonna get the level 2 super here though.
Street Fighter 2 movie reference, everyone. All right, and now he's at burnout. Punk is trying to close the set. Both players at burnout. And Punk does it. He's now heading over to losers finals. And now he gets to go up against Epic Gabriel to try to see if he can make it to Grand.
A very close matchup between the two. Very well done by Riddles, but Punk will move on.
They're saying you guys are naturals on commentary.
So, with that said, I've been commentating for quite a bit tonight, so I think I need to take a bit of a vocal break here.
Yeah,
but first and foremost, Hungry Box?
Yes.
Yeah, press 1 if these 2 guys should cast CEO.
Yes, please.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it very much. But I'm going to take a quick break. It's been a pleasure, at least for Street Fighter 6 commentary, hanging out with you guys, doing it for my first time. Going to pass the mic off to our next commentator.
Yes.
I will be back later for Smash Ultimate after the Street Fighter tournament ends. Enjoy the rest of the tournament, man.
I appreciate it, D-Mark.